So this is the trade reviews for the 22nd of March 2022. Uh, I took two trades, one on Apple and one on AMD. I had Apple as an outside day, and the original plan was to take it at the second test of R4. You can see that it crossed R4 one time, but then the second test was just touch and go. So ideally, I wanted to take it on the 5 minute break. But maybe for next time, I can just take it if it's doing a second test at the break of the 1 minute with a stop loss just below R4, which will have worked nicely. 20 cents, 2 hour, and then 3 hour, 4 hour. Plenty of room to run. Uh, but I took it at R3, which was also a play, but it's much trickier on an outside day because there is more chop within the ranges. Also, one thing that I should have been aware of is that the market was very strong. I was aware of it, but I chose to ignore it. So the market was very strong. The ladder was kind of balanced at the time. If you look at the live trading, perhaps I should have avoided it. But I took the setup, and I'm okay with this trade. The 5 minute broke down. We broke down below the 5 minute, below the R3 level. We had a level above, which was a clear stop loss for me, and we broke down on the 1 minute. And had I waited just a few more seconds, I would have avoided the entry because it pulled back really fast. So sometimes it's just log timing, and it just stopped me out right away. It never tried to test R3, the R3 level. Perhaps I could have taken it here, but I was just too focused on my entries, making sure that it's set up. And the second trade I took was on AMD. I had AMD as an inside day, but it was bullish as well. I waited for it to reach this area, and it reached this area, but I tried to be too cheeky and get ahead of the move. As you can see just now, it's starting to like battle in this area and might go down to R3 just again. But when I took it, because I had a doji and the moving averages were just starting to crawl down, uh, I wanted to get ahead of the trade, and I took it at the break of the 5 minute and the 1 minute. But it was very it was a lot of anticipation because the moving averages were just starting to get closer and just starting to crawl down. The slope was slowing down. It wasn't negative yet. Like this will have been a much correct entry, but we're still above R3. I take these trades on stocks that are very extended, like Baba here, where you have an outside day, or or Apple, which is running up a lot. But on Baba, we have an inside day, and we're very close to R3. So the play here was to wait for R3. So one hour loss, 1 hour loss on Apple, and I wanna explain up what happened during the daily review.